So, Damian, do you care to continue?
I just still wrap up in my mind, in my head, when he said over there, it depends on the situation. What do you mean it depends on the situation? That to me doesn't make no sense, because that pretty much tells me that it's okay for that to happen. Right? According to Prince TJ, it is.
Certain situations. I mean, like, I always live by the motto, I always been taught by the motto, you want respect, you need to give respect.
And I understand that. I understand that completely.
Also, I feel that it should go, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter your race.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Well, that's how you feel, Prince TJ. That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
Well, yeah. It's all about, respect. I'm sorry, but if you don't respect me, how can you expect me to give you respect?
I understand that, but Prince TJ, you're saying that it's okay let's say you, for example. I'm just use for example, Prince TJ, okay? You're telling me right now, oh gosh, I think I already know the answer. You're telling me right now that, let's say that an elderly person was being rude to you. Let's just say that, okay? You're telling me that you're going to say something smart back to that elderly person and be disrespectful?
You damn right. If you try to come up to me,
okay, that's all that I needed right there. That's all I need. Okay, thank you.
Let me ask you this.
You don't have to ask me nothing. You don't have to ask me nothing, because I got my answer. I got my answer from you.
I need to ask you this. So, if you're telling me, if an elderly person disrespected me, I'm supposed to just sit there and take that disrespect? What do you want me to sit there and not defend myself? Hell no.
It has to be in a respectful kind of a way. Respectful kind of a way. You don't get to be disrespectful to an elderly person. That's what I'm saying.
Who says that an elderly person don't get to be Who says an elderly person gets to be disrespectful to a young person?
They live their life. They can do whatever they want.
No. See, this is the type of thing I hate. The generation that our generation does is that the elderly people, they live their life. They can do whatever they want. They can get away with anything.
Exactly. Because they live their life. God still got them here on this earth. They can do whatever possibly they want to, because they live their life to the fullest.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything. You lived your life.
Okay.
That I praise them for that, and you should be grateful for that. But doesn't mean that you have to go around disrespecting everybody else just because you lived your life. No,
I'm not saying that either. That they can go around and disrespect everybody. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, they live their life. They can go ahead and get away with anything they want to. They can disrespect anybody they want to. No, well, I'm telling y'all, elderly people disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect your ass right back.
Okay, and that's all the answer that I needed right there, because that pretty much tells me the type of person that you are. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm done with elderly people. Thank you. They can get away with anything. It's not possible. There's no.
Okay, that's you, Prince TJ. That's your opinion right there. You can believe it to the fullest. Okay, you can believe it to the fullest.
That's what I'm gonna do, Damian Anderson. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right then. All right.
Hey man,
it is so funny. No. It's so funny. See y'all to go back and forth.
Where do you stand?
Me personally, my kids should not be cussing at a young age. I'm just gonna be honest. They should not even. And I'm gonna be so cautious when I cuss, because I don't want to cuss in front of them, so they will know the words I say come out of my mouth.
That's right.
Listen, y'all know I got a little cuss.
That's cute. That's fake and all, but that's not gonna be the case every time.
Oh, here we go with this bull.
Hold on, TJ. Let me finish. I didn't interrupt you. Let me
okay, go ahead.
So I was trying to be comedic. Damn. You messed me up. Dude. Anyway, I was saying my younger cousin. Y'all know I have a younger cousin, a 2-year-old, a bad 2-year-old. He was in the car one time with my mom. My mom was riding. She got mad in the car, and she said, "Damn, And guess what the little boy said? He said, "Damn." I was like, "Oh, there he go knowing his words." Huh?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Nobody's perfect. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, no. That's why I want to be cautious on my end to watch what I say around my kids, because I don't like kids to look around and look at me cuss and eventually learn the words. Because evidently, if a 2-year-old can hear what somebody older enough says, then they're going to eventually go around saying that, "Ooh, I learned a new word." You know what I'm saying? It's like the N word. Remember the episode of Blackish where Jack learned the N word from Dre singing Kanye West? And you don't want them, because once they start learning that word, they start blurting it out, and once other kids start saying it, then you're gonna get calls from the school. We can't have all of that. We honestly can't have all of the calls and everything. But me personally though, cussing in front of my kids, I'm gonna have to watch that. But them cussing at a young age, no. But I'm understandable in middle school and high school, because that's what I did. I started cussing in middle school, high school. So that's understandable, because people do that. Now, on this whole elderly situation, between all of this going on, I believe you have to respect your elders, but I don't believe elders should be being rude. I'm not going to hold you. If an elder is correcting you, if you're acting like a dumbass, and if an elder is correcting you, I would sit there and be corrected. No, I'm sorry, but I would sit there and be corrected. No, I'm so serious. Listen, if I'm acting like a fool, going around being foolish and showing off my behind, and if elderly person's like, "Young man, what is wrong with you? Young man, why you doing this, young man?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, because I'm acting out of my character."
Yes.
Nobody has to tell you how to act in public.
But that's not the situation that I'm talking about.
And I'm about to get to your situation. They're being bluntly rude. You have to be the bigger person and the mature person. If they being rude, you have to tolerate. No, because it's not really. Because going back and forth with an elderly person is not really a way to solve anything. Because all you're doing is arguing and fussing at each other. Like it clearly doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry. Me personally, I'm a mature person enough to tune that out and move on with my life. It's not necessary to go back and forth with an elderly person. Just for you to just gain respect back, I don't get that. I honestly don't.
You have to go. No, that's cute and all what y'all do and mature this, mature that. Oh, all right.
No, I'm not cussing at an elderly person because they cussed at me. No, I'm not about to do that.
You have sometimes the elderly put you in your place, right? So why can't we put them in their place? Exactly. Thank you.
I mean, ain't no thank you. I'm just saying it's low-key out of pocket. I don't know what to do, because if it's an old woman and I tell the old woman, "Sit your ass down," that's not nice.
That's not, that's a whole different.
If I tell an old woman, because if she told me to sit my ass down, I'm not going to tell her to sit her ass down. That don't make no sense.
It doesn't have to be going back and forth on repetitive things, or sit your ass down, sit your ass down. No, I'm talking about okay, let's use an example.
Basically, if the old woman called you a name, you will call her name back, right? Is what you're saying?
No, I'm gonna. Well, basically, yeah.
Yeah, that just doesn't cut it for me. I'm sorry, I just can't do that. I'm sorry. It's not about my respect level or anything. It's just that I can't cuss you out. Because why would I cuss out a 65-year-old woman? That don't make no sense.
Y'all can keep looking at age, but I'm not gonna look at age. All right. I'm not taking up for them because of their age. I still eventually, because you cuss something out.
No. If this is getting to a problem, I would rather call somebody that's their age to handle that for me. Because I'm not about to sit here and cuss at no 65-year-old.
What does that mean? You're 65. Let me call a 65-year-old, to come handle your ass. They didn't know. Well, I'm sorry. They didn't disrespect them. They disrespected you.
How would they disrespect you, TJ?
Okay, let me use an example. So if I'm, sitting in the hub, okay, let's say I'm walking in Walmart. Young man, you need to do something with your hair. leave me alone, lady. Leave me alone. You know, my body. You know.
That's not really a big issue to go back and forth with somebody over.
Hold on. You need to, fix yourself up for a change. Lady, go on with the life. Like that.
That's.
I mean, it could be any situation or any example that we're in. But all I'm saying,
I'm sorry.
everybody, everybody hold on. To everybody watching out there, I just need everybody to know that, well, what I will teach my kids growing up is that if anybody comes at you,
the wrong things, basically. That's all I have to say.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hit the bell, because it's about to go down in here. Because from what I was told, that everybody has an opinion. And
and that's your opinion. You can believe it to the fullest, Prince TJ. You can believe it to the fullest. And I wish your future kids well in life. I certainly do.
Sorry, but I don't wish yours well.
Okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion right there. And thanks for that.
Because when you say that people teach their kids the wrong things, then I feel that, well, if you go out to a parent, if you say that to a parent out there, then that's coming for their parenting skills. And what I believe is everybody parents their own ways. Everybody has their way of parenting. And when you sit there and say that you teach your kids the wrong things, that's kind of out of the line. That's kind of where we draw the line there, because I feel like I was saying, everybody's opinion, everybody's entitled to what they believe. Everybody has their own beliefs, and whether you agree, whether you're not, it doesn't matter, really.
Question. What is wrong with the lady telling you do something with your hair?
It's not her business. It's not her body. It's not her life.
So, what did that have to do with you cussing her out or going back at her?
Did I say that?
No, I'm not saying you did. I'm saying
you said that you was going to give an example. That was a poor example right there.
Well, it could be. I'm thinking off the top of my mind here. I said after that, it could be any type of example or any disrespectful way. It's just,
how is that disrespectful?
How is it exactly, Bry'Neir? Exactly. How is that disrespectful?
It could be any type. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, gentlemen.
Good God.
Stop talking and really listen to what I'm saying. It could be any type of example or disrespectful way. It's just all that I will do is teach the ones that I raise is how to defend themselves. And if you want respect, you have to give respect. This life doesn't come free, all right?
You have to give
respect. Have to earn respect from me. There's no free around. No, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna raise any soft people to go around and I'm mature. I'm gonna be the mature person. It's good to be the mature person. That's okay. But in some situations, in some circumstances, you have to rise up and have to tell people and put people in their place because they think they're big dogs just because they're elderly people. And that's not the way that I roll. I'm sorry.